What's up, guys? Today I'll be showing you how to get the Merlin Staff Rod inside of Roblox Fisch. Right over here, you guys can see I have the brand new Merlin Staff, which just released in the brand new Merlin Quest update. I'll be showing you guys exactly what you have to do to get the rod. But before we start, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe because we're trying to reach 100,000 before the end of the year. Yeah, first things first, we want to head to Sunstone Island over here. You're going to see there is an addition to the Merlin's shop. Last weekend, we got the part 1 of this update, where basically Merlin had a quest where you just had to go around and collect different shards from rifts. So basically, if you haven't already gotten these shards from the rifts, you're going to have an option right here that says, can you spawn a rift? There are 4 different rifts you can get and 4 different shards you can get. I can't get the shards right now because I already did, but if you haven't already gotten all the shards and you click, can you spawn a rift, and enter the rift, you'll be teleported to an obby, and there are 4 different possible shards, which are the Shard of Roots, Shard of Tide, Shard of Nebula, and Shard of Amber. Once you have all those, you can go to Merlin and say, take my shards, and he will take your shards and move on to the next part of the quest. The next part of the quest is just going to be that he will open the chasm or the chasm. Right over here, you guys can see it says, I need to enter the chasm. You're going to click that, click I'm ready, and then all the way down here, if you jump down into the water and swim to the purple area, then as you guys can see, you will be teleported into the mine shaft. So over here in the mine shaft, it is pretty dark, so I would probably turn performance mode on higher brightness. Just make sure you can see down here, and especially in the nighttime, it gets very, very dark. But there are going to be 3 different things you have to place on these pedestals over here. The first one is a crystal geode, the second one is the cut gem, and the third one is the radiant crystal. Now, the way to get all of these is, first of all, for the cut geode, in this little minecart over here, if you haven't already collected the cut geode, it will just be in here. You do need to flip this lever, and then the cart will go around, and after a while, there will be a cut geode in this cart. You just have to click E to collect. For the radiant crystal, I believe you just have to fish it up in this area, but if I'm wrong about that, you guys can comment down below exactly how to get the radiant crystal. And then for the final one, the crystal geode, I believe that one is from using your spear on these piles of rock. As you guys can see, when I use my spear, the pile of rock disappears, and under one of those piles of rock there will be the crystal geode. Once you place all of them here on these 3 pedestals, then this door will open up and there will be a shard of time right here to collect. You can go ahead back to Merlin, and when you speak to him, he's going to have an option in his shop to get the Merlin staff. And for me, it is no stock because I have already bought the Merlin staff. But if you don't already have the Merlin staff, it's going to tell you need a shard of time, which we just got by giving those 3 items in the mine shaft, an iron chunk, and then an anomalous log, and also 1 million coins. And if you have all of those, then you can craft the Merlin staff. So basically, to get an iron chunk, all you have to do is just fish in the mine shaft area. It's really, really simple. I don't even really need to go down there to show you guys because it's one of the common things within the mine shaft. If you fish for like a minute or 2 in the mine shaft, you will get an iron chunk. But the anomalous log is a little bit more complicated. You're gonna have to get a rod with anomalous on it. Now, anomalous is an enchantment from exalted relics. You guys can see over here, I have 67 exalted relics. Choose a low luck rod to enchant with anomalous. It can be really anything like steady rod, flimsy rod. Me personally, I did it on my training rod. And then you're gonna want to head to the ancient isles over here, because the ancient isles is the most common place for the log to spawn. This is a pretty good spot. If you just fish here for a while with a low luck rod with anomalous enchant, then you are going to get the anomalous log. And now that you have all of that, now that you have the shard of time, the anomalous log, and the iron chunk, you can go back to the shop, select Merlin's staff, and for 1 million coins, you can craft the Merlin's staff, which is the brand new rod in the new Merlin Quest update. So yeah, of course, if this rod guide helped you, be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe. Again, we're trying to reach 100,000 before the end of the year. And also join my Discord server in the description for fish giveaways and more. But I will see you guys in the next Roblox Fish video.